I'm back out with the Pistelle X-68, the most powerful CO2 less lethal launcher. In the previous video, we tested out 4 different types of ammo. We're gonna be doing the same thing here with 4 new different types of ammo. We'll be taking shots at various distances to show the accuracy between them, and I'll be running this over a chronograph so you can see how much energy each shot makes. I'd like to give a big thank you to Airgun Tactical for sending out this Pistelle X-68 along with this body kit that included a stock and the foregrip. They also sent out this 11.5 inch barrel with Faux suppressor, along with this 4-inch stainless steel barrel. Also, a big thank you to AR Tactical for sending out this ammo they're going to be trying today. I have 2 other types that we're putting through it, so we'll be trying these versus those. Another big thank you to Vector Optics for sending out this magnifier. And a big thank you to Osight for sending out their brand new SE Red Dot. This is pretty much the exact same as a regular Osight S, except this has a removable battery. 6 rounds in the magazine, but these Crossman 12 gram CO2s, these get about 8 shots off per fill, so I'll probably top this off with 2 more, just like last time. Get you 8 shots and show you how much velocity, power between each round is. We're at 5 yards. Up next, we have these 111.9 grain aluminum rounds. Now for these aluminum rounds and those AR Tactical metal rounds, I'm pretty sure for both of these you're going to need the stainless steel barrel. We're going to be using the longer barrel as well, but it might potentially damage it, just as a heads up. I'm pretty sure you need the stainless steel one, but for science we'll test it out. Up next, we have these AR Tactical 92.6 grain iron infused nylon rounds. One thing to note with this ammo is I have a very limited supply. I think I only have like 25 rounds. So with these 2 range tests I'm gonna be doing, we're gonna be doing the short barrel and then the long barrel. I'm gonna have a very limited supply afterwards, so I might just reserve those for some more serious accuracy tests or destruction or something. So just bear that in mind. I probably should ask for more ammo, but too late now. Surprisingly, the other 2 are more accurate. At 5 yards, it's not horrible. I mean, if you're going to be using this for a self-defense situation, you're going to be hitting your target more than likely, but just kind of surprising that it opened up that much. And we're going to be stepping back to 10 yards in the next test, and I'll use the long barrel. We'll just see how it goes from there, or if it just opens up like crazy. Last but not least, we have these AR Tactical iron infused nylon rounds, 123.46 grains. Okay, this is going to wrap things up for 5 yards. I'm going to move to 10. Just comparing those 2 AR Tactical rounds, that's a pretty big difference, and the only real difference is the weight. The diameter is the exact same. One's 6 grams, the other one's 8 grams. The heavier one seems to be grouping a lot better, so I'm very curious to see what we're gonna get for results in the long barrel at 10 yards. The nylon rounds are loaded, 11.5 inch barrel is installed. We're at 10 yards, let's aim for headshots. Maybe I should be wearing my mask. That round just came right back at me. We got the silver aluminum rounds loaded up, 10 yards, and now I have my trusty face shield so I don't get hit in the face. I have to say, for these aluminum rounds not even being close to bore matched, pretty accurate and actually pretty consistent for the velocity. Not bad. We have the first of the 2 AR Tactical rounds loaded. This is the lighter 6 gram one. Alright, so the 11.5 inch barrel did help out the accuracy a little bit, but the consistency, I'm not sure if it was the chronograph getting inaccurate readings, but the consistency wasn't really that great. It was like jumping around a pretty good amount there. Alright, last up for 10 yards, we got the 8 gram AR Tactical rounds. So for both those AR Tactical rounds, the velocity kind of jumped around a little bit. The accuracy was, I'd say, pretty good. I don't think people are really going to be using this, you know, more than 10 yards away, probably closer to 5 yards or less. So just as a reference point, it is accurate enough to do, you know, decent accuracy at further distances. We're going to step it up to 20 yards. I ran out of the lighter weight AR Tactical rounds, so we only have the 8 grams left. Let's go back to I'm going to go back to 20 yards, just do an accuracy test and then move on. 4-inch stainless steel barrels back in. Putting this back in just because if someone's actually going to be carrying this, they're probably going to be using the 4-inch barrel. The 11.5-inch barrel is probably not going to be coming out. Granted, I have the stock on here, but like last time I said, you definitely don't need the stock. I'm just using the stock to give me better, you know, support because I suck with pistols. So instead of giving the gun a bad name because of my inability to shoot pistols, that's why I have the stock. You don't need that at all. Let's go for middle bullseye. All right, so we had 2 kind of flyers that went up to the right and up, but we have 4 shots that are, I'd say, pretty well centered from here. The silver aluminum balls are up. Same deal. Once again, 4 decently grouped, 2 flyers. We're at 20 yards, which is probably pretty extreme, but if there was a man-sized target down there, the Pistelle X-68 is going to take care of it. Last up for 20 yards, we have the 8-gram AR Tactical rounds. Okay, for that last round, I have no idea what happened. I figured it jammed, but I took the Pistelle apart. Magazine, barrel, CO2's gone. Nothing was in the chamber, so I have no idea what just happened. It's ballistics gel time. We have 2 nylon rounds loaded up, 2 of the silver aluminum, and then 2 of the 8-gram AR Tacticals. This is gonna be the last of those AR Tacticals. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a Texas Star with them, so once we wrap up the ballistics gel test, we'll take down some Texas Stars. All right, we're set up. I'm only about 5 yards away. I figured I'll do this a little bit closer this time because this is a more realistic distance for someone using this thing. So let's just see what happens. We'll do 2 of each round, see what sticks. If they don't stick in there, I have this for my protection. This just bounced back at me and was about 2 inches from my right testicle. That would have hurt. Okay, so I think we have 1 AR Tactical in there. We have 1 nylon in there. And then we have 2 of the silver aluminum rounds. So, I don't even know if I'm able to get these out barehanded. That looks like one of the nylons. Actually, those 2 look like identical. I'm not sure which ones those are, because I'm pretty sure a nylon one bounced out. Those are stuck in there pretty good. Not super far, but if someone got hit with one of these, I don't think they're really going to want to pursue you or anything. I think you'd be down on the ground. That would really hurt. Texas Star is up. We have the nylon rounds loaded in. I'm just amazed that those nylon rounds take that target off. This thing has so much power. Some of my air guns will not even take those plates off. This thing, it just smacks them around. It's honestly kind of impressive. Aluminum rounds are loaded up. Let's drop this Texas Star. If I'm feeling a little bit lucky, I might take on the one down further. In fact, let me take one shot at that blue steel torso down there. That's about 40 yards away with a short barrel, and we're using pretty much rounds that aren't even close to being bore matched, and they still work well in it. It's kind of impressive. Let's see if we can drop that big Texas Star. Now for this thing, it takes like, it's usually around like 100 foot-pounds to drop the plates. So the fact that we actually got one off we're about 40 yards away is pretty good. So no complaints there. I'm honestly amazed. Those are 8-inch plates and we hit that, what, like probably like 5 or 6 times. No complaints. And just like last time, I want to reiterate, you do not need this body kit for the Pistelle X-68. If you're going to be concealed carrying this, you're probably not going to be having that kit on there to begin with. But maybe you like it for plinking or something. So if you're going to use it for plinking, I would definitely recommend a red dot and magnifier. This Vector Optics magnifier is really nice to have on here. And I have to say, this new Osight SE Red Dot is a really good pair with this. They line up perfectly with this riser on here. Crystal clear pretty much looking through this, and I have to say, the accuracy is pretty good with this Pistelle. You can get away with this red dot and magnifier. At 40 plus yards, this thing is definitely capable of pretty decent accuracy, so that magnifier will definitely come in handy. I am kind of missing the magazine up front, so I have a little, I'm gonna call it a 4 nub instead of a 4 grip. So if you're looking for that, you're gonna need an extra magazine, or else you're just gonna get this little nub here, just as a heads up. So I might show it with the magazine attached to it just so it looks cooler, but I only have one. So just as an FYI. All right, with that, I'll see ya.